Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at Six Strings Nine Lives, back for a CD vinyl update. Not sure if this will be my last update of the year. I think I still have one more in me, just waiting for a couple more things, including the vinyl version of the new Exodus album. Eagerly awaiting for that to arrive. Hopefully that's here today or early tomorrow would be nice. Also, a quick reminder, if you entered to win the Trooper bottle cap holder, the deadline for that is December 26th at midnight. So you still have time if you'd like to enter. I'll leave a link to that video below if you want to get over there and enter. There's a couple secondary prizes, but here's the main prize. What you would win is the Trooper, the singles collection, bottle cap holder. There's 19 altogether. And excuse me, the good news is mine is complete. It took me a while, but this is what the end result looks like. And I have them all in order as they were shown. Also, I had mentioned in that video that I'll be able to provide the winner with at least half the caps, all in nice condition. I won't insert them in the board. I'll just pack those separately. But yeah, get in there and check out that video and enter your name. It's just something for fun. So please don't be shy. Get over there. All right, update. I have about 5 on vinyl, 3 or 4 on CD. And well, let's start off with this one. This one came to me, actually I was getting a little bit worried. It came to me late, but glad it arrived because, by the way, these will start off with 2021 releases, but fantastic album, 17 studio album from Running Wild. Yeah, I'm surprised at, well, I don't know if I should be surprised, but this is an excellent album. For me, I wouldn't say it's a return to form because I actually don't even know their past 5 albums. My collection only is from the debut to 1999's Victory. But this came out here, released on SPV Steamhammer. You know, I know some people don't really dig the digipacks, but these are one of my favorite. A couple things I'll tell you why. Oh, the CD is actually in the player, so I can't show you that. But great album. And I do have to check. I have to start digging into some of those past 5. But here's the booklet. Booklet well done. You know, all the lyrics, artwork. And what? Oh, there's the back. Very cool. Excuse me. What SPV Steamhammer has been doing with their digipacks the past, I don't know for how long, but probably since I've known 3 or 4 years, they've included this nice mini poster, double-sided. It comes with basically all the new releases from SPV Steamhammer. So here's a picture of Rockin' Ralph. I imagine the vinyl version has, like, you know, a larger size one of this too. And the album cover. So tracks to check out on this. It's solid top to bottom. I think the only weak track on here that I don't really care for is called One Night, One Day. Other than that, I mean, my favorite track on here is called Say Your Prayers. Diamonds and Pearls, awesome song. Lead off track, Blood on Blood. Crossing the Blades. Definitely go check this one out. We will see where I'm going to get working on my 2021 top albums here on the weekend, and we'll see where that goes. I usually have that video out by no later than second week of January, but definitely a few albums that I need to revisit and check out. Okay, next up, a band that this is the first album I own from this band. They've been around since 1985. 11 studio album, kind of a, we'll call it a side project of Herman Frank and, you know, whoever else joins him. I know Charlie Hunn was the original vocalist on probably over half the albums, but this is the new one from Victory called Gods of Tomorrow. I'm a huge Herman Frank fan, ex-Accept guitar player. 5 solo albums that are excellent. Actually, one was released this year. Where is it? If you haven't checked out Herman Frank, 2 for a Lie, this is a solid 10 tracks, perfect length, just traditional heavy metal. You know, it's yeah, it's just metal. Great guitar playing, great singing on actually on this album. Rick Altsey is the vocalist on 4 out of 5 of Herman Frank's albums. You Probably know Rick from also Master Plan and probably a number of other projects. But back to this one, released on another one of my favorite labels that does really great digipacks, and that's AFM Records. There's been 3 singles on here, I think, so far. Love, Hate, Gods of Tomorrow, and Cut to the Bone. I would say overall this is not a metal album. There's a couple speedy tracks, you know, metal elements, but overall it's just a good hard rock album. You know, kind of in the vein of last year's, I don't know if you guys checked out Vandenberg 2020, like, you know, stuff like that. Just a not too laid back, but just a good hard rock album. And of course, Herman Frank, great guitar player. Here is the booklet. There's Herman Frank there. Also, his guitar player from his band is in here too. Mike Peasant, and vocalist Gianni Pontello, if I'm pronouncing that right. I am not that familiar with Gianni's work, but he's a good vocalist, sounds great. Here's the band shot. Yeah, I think the album I've seen from Victory mostly is their second album called Don't Get Mad, Get Even. I think that one's from around 1986, but definitely let me know if some of that earlier Victory is you know, worth a shot. There's some of their later work I'd love to get. I hope they get some reissues going. Some of them are very hard to get. So next up, a friend of mine let me know that these were coming out. He lives in the United States, and he couldn't get them, and I happened to be able to order these from my record shop guy in the big city, a couple hours from where I live. So I did order 2 copies and made a little bit of a trade with my buddy there in the United States. But these 2 reissues, well done by Unidisc. One second here. Just Canadian heavy metal. I don't know if you'd call it the US power metal version of Canadian metal. Well, whatever, it's just metal. But 2 albums, only 2 albums, and both are must-haves in my opinion. And talking about 2 reissues from Canadian metal band from Quebec, Canada, called Sword. Now this cover, what they've done, this is the exact cover, but what they've done is kind of added a metallic excuse me, kind of a metallic, you know, flair or tinge to this. But these are just superb. And wait till you see this vinyl. That's on Unidisc. I have one other album from Unidisc. I picked up a Lee Aaron reissue, Metal Queen. Oh, just well done. Well worth the money. And these weren't really super expensive, but I don't see them on Amazon or anything like that, so they might already be hard to get. Yeah, if you haven't heard tracks like Children of Heaven, Stoned Again, Dare to Spit on My Grave, Out of Control, this whole album is just, honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. Sorry, can't clear my throat here. I was already out shoveling snow, so that's always fun. Let me show you the inner. So this is an exact replica of the, I do have an original copy of this, and this is just right on par with that. Maybe a little bit different, a little more quality, thicker paper. But yeah, great band out of Quebec, Canada. You know, one of those bands that only put out 2 albums, but both are well worth it. Actually, I got to show you they came with custom bags too, so I will show you that. And here's the hype sticker for that. So it is a blue, red, and white splash vinyl. Probably one of the nicest variations I have in my collection, to be honest with you. I was kind of blown away when I saw this. Very cool color combo. A lot of my favorite colors, you know, blues and purples all mixed together, and custom inners. Definitely check out Metalized, and then their follow-up also got reissued here called Sweet Dreams, and this is on gold vinyl with black specs. So here is the hype sticker. Yeah, right down to the bag, they did a great job. And like Metalized, this one has kind of a metallic flair to it also. you know, real shiny, and just yeah, I don't know, just really like these. That just a job well done. There's the back cover. Oh, great tracks on here. Check out my absolute favorite track on here, or two favorite tracks, The Trouble Is and Caught in the Act. Check those out. Yeah, I am not shitting you. These two need to be in your collection. If you're just a metal fan, period. I'm sure that's why you're watching me. And inside, I forgot to show you the other one, but the other one was blue inside. This is red. Just nice little touches. And inner sleeve, lyrics on one side, and a cool picture on the other side. And the vinyl in that one, what did we say? We said something with black specks. Well, whatever. This is what it looks like. The light's shining through, so it's kind of, you know, transparent or whatever. But oh, and the B-side or whatever side that was. But yeah, well worth it. If you can still even get these, I highly recommend them. They sound awesome. So yes, I did send a couple of those my friend's way, and what he sent me in return. So I went to Record Store Day, Black Friday. Just hardly anything came. I was actually a little bit disappointed, a little bit worried, because there was one album I really, really wanted, and then I wanted another one that I could send to a friend that he wanted, and that happened. We made a little trade, but this is the one I was worried about. I said, can you just grab me a copy? It's not here. The Best of Judas Priest. So this is the third one released by E1 Records on a Record Store Day. So there's been a Rock-a-Rolla one, there's been Sad Wings of Destiny, and now this one. So I'm hoping in 2022 they do Hero Hero, the kind of best of, or I don't know if it's actually both albums combined, but I would love to see Hero Hero next. But this is probably one of the nicest covers in my whole collection. This is all embossed. I can just feel it all risen right out, and right down to the logo, right down to the track listing is all embossed right in here. So what this is I think there's 8 tracks on here. So a few tracks from Rock-a-Rolla, a few tracks from Sad Wings, and then the fourth side is interviews. Halford finds Priest, Priest finds audience. Yeah, the whole interview thing is really interesting to listen to. Just flip it on and kick back and listen. This is a gatefold. And I do have the hype sticker here. So it says long out of print Record Store Day exclusive embossed cover, color in color. There we go, we'll do that. And the vinyl is what did they say? Clear with color in color. I'll just show you one of the vinyl. They're both the same. Let's set that cover aside for now. And pretty cool. Kind of matches the cover in a way, you know, with the darker colors, but there is the color in color. Glad to have this in the collection. You know, anything from my my favorite band, Judas Priest, is always welcome in the collection. And that one came with a download card, so I don't need that. So if somebody would like that, go for it. It's right there. And let's see, next up, let's go with, we'll go with this one. I had made an order from Napalm Records and got a couple things in the mail. One or two things I'll show you on the next update, but these two things, I'll show you this one. Had all these on cassette back in the day, and then for whatever reason, they're gone, and was looking at them on CD, and just really expensive to find them. So this came up, I'm like, all three in one shot. Great, I'll take it. This is Grim Reaper, the Grim Chronicles, in one of these, you know, if you're around my age and you remember these Fat Boy cases, yeah, it definitely brings back memories. So this is, yeah, like I said, the Grim Chronicles, 1983 to 1987. So See You in Hell, that came out in 83. Sorry. Yeah, See You in Hell, and then Fear No Evil came out in 85, and then Rock You to Hell came out in 87. All three of the Grim Reaper albums that I would need. I don't really think I'd need anything past these, but all solid albums in my opinion. Rocky to Hell might be a tad weaker, you know, almost pushing into that, you know, late 80s, I'm not going to say glam, but just a little bit lighter than the first two albums. Actually, Rocky to Hell was produced by Max Norman, and you know Max Norman for, you know, On Your Bike Productions or whatever. But all good albums. And like I said, on that Fat Boy case, here's the track listing. So this just opens up like this. It's very well done. There is a nice big booklet in here, which we'll take a look at in a second. So I took out the booklet, flip it over, and am I ever glad this came in great condition, no cracks or, you know, broken teeth. Nobody likes broken teeth because this would be hard to replace if I had to. And the booklet, which has a awesome write-up. Like it's like a whole book in here. You can read up on the history of these albums and what was going on. Write down track listing. Not many lineup changes. I think See You in Hell had a different drummer, and then for the last Fear No Evil and Rocky to Hell had a new guy on drums. Other than that, you got, you know, Steve Grimmin on vocals, Nick Bocott on guitar. Yeah, great stuff. Actually, shortly after this, there is, I saw on Napalm Records, all three of these are getting reissued on vinyl. And I checked it out, and the pre-order is up now, and it is December 2021. And this pre-order is for July, like late July 2022. So I might get them, but I just don't like tying up money that long, you know, 6-7 months. But yeah, they're definitely getting ahead of the game on these vinyl reissues, which, and who knows if July, if it's actually going to come out in July, because they're always so far behind. But, and the other thing I got from Napalm Records is 20th anniversary of one of the, a thrash album that you need to check out. If you have not, this is Sodom M16. This is their 10th overall studio album, I think. And yeah, just top to bottom, always the great artwork with Sodom. Probably my, well, they'd be right behind Creator for me personally. 2022, I promised myself I'm going to work on getting more of their albums that I'm missing. I do have this on CD, but when I saw it on pre-order for vinyl, I was like, yeah, I got to get that. But I need some more Destruction in my life. I need some Tankard. The German Big Four, I was overall kind of late to the party. You know, I knew all my North American thrash, but Germany has some of the best thrash out there, including this album, which is just, it's a bone crusher, a top to bottom, relentless. Check out my favorite song. What are my favorite songs? For sure, Little Boy, Napalm in the Morning, Among the Weir Khan. There is 2 live tracks to finish up this, Remember the Fallen and Blasphemer, live at Wacken 2001. So yeah, 20th anniversary. I thought I better get this before it disappears. Here's the inner sleeve. I haven't had a chance to put those in anti-static yet, but nice collage photo here. And lyrics on this side. And this one came on, here's the hype sticker. 180 gram orange vinyl, all tracks remastered. So yeah, 20 years this has been out. And you know what, if I ever do a Sodom ranking, this will feature high. I'll tell you that for free right now. Just like I said, great album. Orange vinyl. Same on both vinyl, but I will show you the other inner. And just another collage and the rest of the lyrics. And oh yeah, that's a gatefold, so I better pop that open for you too. This one is released on, reissued on BMG. Yeah, and I ordered, great service always from Napalm Records. They're actually, I know you pay the shipping, but you know, things come quickly and they get things that you can't get at other places. So, all right, let's wrap up this update with a Canadian thrash band that I really enjoy. This album that I'll show you is kind of sometimes where where it stops for, it ends for people. Oh, I only like their first 2 albums, but for me, it's not the case, and I was actually really happy to see that most of Annihilator's catalog is going to be reissued on Ear Music or Edel record company out of Germany. So you can go check that out. I think the first one is their new release called Metal 2, and that's coming out in February 4th or 11th. Excuse me. There has been one track already re-recorded called Downright Dominant with Stu Block on vocals and what's his name? The drummer from Dave Lombardo. Dave Lombardo. So yeah, very good. You can absolutely, you know, Dave Lombardo's drumming. So check out that track, Downright Dominant. And let's get to what I actually picked up. This is a Music on Vinyl 2021 reissue of excuse me, Annihilator's Never Neverland. Probably my favorite Annihilator album, but there is many more. Yes, there's been hundreds of lineup changes. You know, Jeff Waters is Annihilator, but I've always you know, had a soft spot for Annihilator and, you know, their various lineups, various vocalists. But glad to get this one in the collection, Music on Vinyl. If you watched me or my channel or any of my videos, you know I speak highly of Music on Vinyl. And there's the hype sticker. Limited to 3,500 copies. Not sure how limited that is. Honestly, I don't really care as long as I have a copy. But kind of a matte finish on this one. Yeah, this whole album to me is top to bottom solid. The Fun Palace, 6s and 7s, Stonewall, I am in Command, the Great Craft Dinner. I mean, the lyrics are ridiculous, but the music for it is top notch. Always the anti-static sleeves. Love that touch from Music on Vinyl. And this one comes on that purple vinyl. Sounds great. So now I have this and Alice in Hell from Music on Vinyl. And definitely looking forward to those new reissues from Ear Music. I picked up a few of the actually 4. One more's on the way of the Sabotage reissues. Job well done. I will show you a couple more in my next update or a future update of those, but definitely check those out. But that is it for today, and season's greetings from Planet Six Strings. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you to all those people that you know, sent me a birthday wish. You know, I can hardly even remember family birthdays, never mind you know, someone like. Anyways, I'm flattered. Thank you, and we will catch you in the next video. And don't forget to go enter to win that Iron Maiden bottle cap holder. I'll leave the link in the description. But anyways, until next time, stay heavy.